cliffhanger for the beginning of my appreciation. I'm gonna go feed the cats. BRB real quick, and then we're gonna come back, and then we're gonna talk about Mythos. There we go. All right then, BRB guys, we gotta feed the kitties. All right. I'm back. What I missed, guys. But you thinking some fight situation going on? You think I was getting some pie? What do you mean about that? What's going on there? Oh, hello, Nast. How are you? How are you doing? What were you up to? Were you gaming? Were you doing things? You raided right when I was, well, I mean, maybe not right when I was doing a thing. But I was feeding kitties. Kitties were super excited. They were super happy to finally get food because they had to have dry food all day today because the wet food hadn't arrived. So they have been relieved. They were all excited that they get to nom wet food. She did say 15 minutes. What does that mean for Hermes? Solid speculation right there. Violet Rose, thank you for the gifted. Appreciate that. 3 years. She did. Yeah, I mean, pie is good. Nope, not today, guys. You thought wrong. They generally, I feed them like, multiple times, obviously, like a day and everything. So I think I think they were trying to like mildly starve themselves because they were just like on a food strike. The fact that it was hard food and not their wet food. So literally when I put the food down, they were like, like they wanted to lick the entire bowl clean. Do we do wholesome here? I'm trying to do wholesome here. No, can you read the topic? The topic that's over my face? We're gonna talk about Corpa. We're gonna talk about the Corpa life, guys. This is undoubtedly amazing and wonderful. Yes, indeed. But all right. Wholesome moment, guys. Wholesome moment. I left off on the cliffhanger. I left off on it, and now we're done. We quit. There is no wholesomeness. It's burn it all to the ground. Burn the entire thing to the ground. I regret ever joining Mythos. I cannot believe it is all because of Stale. It is all because of the sticky key situation. I quit. I hate it all. I'm writing my letter. No. You just watch the final. The cog just breaks. Dude, should I do that? Oh my gosh, guys. Should I have a toggle one day where like if I truly ever snap, what happens is literally the cog, like one of the cogs break in half and then it like falls off. Would that be awesome? Would that be awesome? Graduation stream interrupted by sticky key. Imagine if I literally had I started reading from like the iconic blank piece of paper with like black text situation and then just Stale comes in and sticky keys. All right, guys, we gotta be wholesome. We're gonna be wholesome. I'm gonna be wholesome because I'm fucking dedicated to this cause. I have values that I must uphold, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it poorly because I suck at being nice. But we're gonna make a attempt at this, anyways. So one day, only today, if anybody repeats the words that are coming out of my mouth, if it gets clipped, it's getting deleted. HQ will never hear of this. You all know it. I all know it. We all know it. So tomorrow I'm going back and shitting on Corpa. All right. But this moment right now, we're gonna talk about Mythos. We're gonna be talking about me being in Mythos. We're gonna talk about the opportunities that having come into Mythos has created and everything of that sort. Oh gosh, I hate fucking talking wholesome shit. Okay. Mythos is a company. And as anybody knows who has worked for a company, there of course are hiccups. There are problems and all that stuff. As I said in Dio's glorious thing, when you join a company, you kind of inherit like the social situations that happen and all that stuff. Mythos is not perfect in any way, shape, or form. No company ever is. But Mythos, funny enough, Mythos's greatest strength is also Mythos's greatest weakness. Mythos is a company where the business side is concerned and everything, where the people really genuinely care. They have such big hearts. And they work so hard. They try their best at every possible situation that they can try their best in. And that is so amazing. Like, coming into a scenario where I was very much a kind of a lone star kind of person. I have lived a life where it's very much like I do everything myself. I solve all problems myself. I, tackle pretty much everything on my own. Coming into an environment where the company genuinely tries their best. There's times they work their ass off. They work their ass off to try to resolve problems, try to do their absolute best in every way, shape, and form. Was a very surreal kind of experience for me as well. And that is something I am extremely grateful for. Another thing about Mythos is that they are a company that really, really values kind of like talent individuality. Again, this is another big strength as it is to weakness, because each person is kind of their own individual entity, right? Like, some people are very good at being self-starters. They're very good at building their own like empires and everything of the sort. And then some other people would prefer more like structure. They would prefer direction. They would prefer, like, tell me where to go, point me in the direction where to go and everything. So there is strengths and weaknesses on that part. Now, for me, it's an extremely big strength because I'm very much like, get out of my way. Like, what do you do? You do this, you do that, you do, you do all these things. And in that front, like, Mythos is extremely, extremely strong on that front. In that regard as well, where they do want to have an emphasis and focus on like character, like the person individual kind of thing. Now in the other side, like if you're looking for more of a structure environment, that's probably a little weaker. That's definitely a little bit of a weaker side of the company kind of thing. But Mythos offered a insane opportunity for me. And I made a huge gamble on it. I made a massive gambit on it. And for the 4 months so far, through 2024, I have not regretted that gamble in the slightest. The company is constantly trying its best. The company is trying as hard as it can. There can be hiccups, there are problems, but the fact that the company is always constantly striving, they're listening, and they're always trying to do better, that is something I extremely, extremely value. And the fact that I pretty much can sit here and shit talk the company, I mean, because you all know I have, like, shit talk the company and whatnot, and not have to worry about, like actually not worry about Linda coming in and being like, you can't side on the indie side, or even like during Dio's debate kind of thing. Like, this is actually where this came from, right? Not the goals. Like, this was a topic. It was indie versus Corpa, and Dio and I had debated it, and I was on the side of debating for indie. And like, the fact that I can very confidently go into a conversation like that, and knowing that Linda in, the company side isn't going to, like, actually going to watch the VOD, and then I'm going to get, like, some DM. Like, I have the ability to say whatever I want, pretty much. And I have the confidence that I'm not going to get some DM that's like, no, you can't say that. That's bad. Like, it's just not there. And which is very good for somebody like me. Very, very good. I tend to yap a lot. I tend to I tend to talk my fair share of shit kind of thing. Oh crap. I missed the thingy. And within Mythos, because like especially when I take that kind of like I threw the dice and I took it completely, the choice to join Mythos was taking an entire path, right? Like I had two choices, I had two paths that I could have went down, and I opted to go the Mythos path, knowing, because at the end of the day, essentially the path was like structure and security and like a different kind of company setting, or going this path, which was the Mythos path, which at the end of the day, content creation is an absolutely cutthroat industry. It is, even in the best case scenario, it is an insanely oversaturated market. Not just VTubing, not just, you know, any specific niche. It freaking, what is it? Like millions of seconds are uploaded at any given second. Like it is an extremely, extremely oversaturated market. And on top of that, time is finite. Your guys' time is finite. You can only spend so much time a day doing any activity ever. And so it's like being a content creator, you are trying to provide you know, something worth watching. At least that's how I look at it. Like when I hang out with you guys and stuff like that. Now, thankfully, I love playing video games and I love to yap a lot. So this is like a dream come true kind of scenario. But I always want to provide value for that time that you are giving me. That is kind of the transaction. That's actually why I make it so hard for you guys to like give me money, even though, I mean, I technically need money, but like I do have bills and stuff like that. But like, I always try to like look at it in that kind of aspect where the real value that I get is like the real value I provide is like something of value for that time that you are spending on me kind of thing. And Mythos in all that allows kind of for that opportunity. I'm allowed to, you know, express myself in any way, shape, or form I want to. Again, I have no fear or qualms, or I have no fear about, you know, me popping off or saying things one way or another. Like there's none of that, because Mythos absolutely encourages each person's individuality on that front. Along with that, in regards to now the other part of that, Mythos probably wishes that I would probably shill a little harder. They probably really do. They haven't technically said that. They really haven't, but like they're probably like over here. They're probably sipping tea right now, like, it's great, Hermes, that you're happy for just having people's time, but the company has bills too, you know, pinky out. I'm over here like, yeah, you know what, I'll get to that next stream, don't worry about it, guys. Another thing that another really big thing that kind of like Mythos did provide too, as me as kind of like the lone warrior kind of situation where I take in and do everything myself. I solve my problems. I solve my own problems. I fight all my own battles kind of situation. Another thing that Mythos offered me, and I mean any Corpa would offer, I would hope offer the same thing, is that when I came into Mythos, the talents are amazing. Like, my gen mates are amazing. Apollo, kid you not, Apollo, literally, day one, when I joined the Discord, Apollo literally called and was like, hey, let's talk. Like she was there. She wanted to have a conversation with me. She wanted to get to know me. Like it was so inviting. It was so absolutely inviting. Clotho, like, I think I ended up even talking to Clotho that same night. Like, we went into like a VC chat and everything, and or maybe it was the next day. I can't even remember. It's been so long. But anyways, like, they were so inviting, and it was so surreal for me on that front, because again, like somebody who's so used to doing everything on their own and everything, and having like this group of people that I had never met before in my life was like so eager to get to know me, and they were so excited to like hang out and get to, you know, do things and just even chat with me and all that stuff. So that was the other thing that Mythos really provided. And it was wholesome. Yes, it was wholesome, guys. It was amazing. And beyond that, and arguably the most important thing besides my cats is you guys. Like, legitimately, you guys as well. The Mythos community. Like, the core Mythos community has been equal levels of inviting. You guys have been, like, hanging, like the fact that when I came in too, like, you guys came in, you watched, you were eager to, like, see me. I was a nobody. I was a nothing burger. I literally was a nothing burger. Like, I was a blimp. I was a sand in a beach. And you guys came in and you were like, let's check this girl out. Like I was nothing. You guys wanted to give me the chance. You offered the chance. The Mythos community offered me the chance to, because you guys, there's established talent. Like, at the end of the day, let's be real. Let's not fool ourselves. There is established talent. And you all could have, I mean, if like the Mythos community was fractured or divided or anything like that, like, you guys could have been like, whatever. Like, we already established our Oshi. We know, who cares about like the new generation? Like, they're nothing burgers, whatever. Like, you could have, it could have happened. It could have legitimately happened, but it didn't. Because the Mythos community as a whole is like so strong. Like, the Mythos community cares not just about the towns, but the company as well, because the company is what helps bring all of us together. And instead of just, you know, being like, my Oshi, whatever, you guys did. Again, we're back to the thing. Everybody's time is finite. You guys only have so much time during the day. You took that, you saw the new generation, and you guys were like, let's give them some of our time. Let's see what they have to offer. And you guys have been so very supportive, and it has been so much fun hanging out. And again, right off the, like, in the beginning of it all, like I said, you know, I've always wanted to create like that old school LAN experience where like we just get to sit around, we get to play video games, we talk and shit and everything. And you guys have absolutely provided that. And of course, we've grown. Everything's been wonderful, you know. We've been growing. We've been achieving achievements. Like, see, achievements happening. Plus point program, guys. We got over 100 last December. 2 more months. We can make it happen. And I know, like the guys and everything. They're, you know, they're anxious and all that other stuff. But I know for a fact that you guys are gonna be able to give them a chance too. Offer them some time. And see what they have to offer you. And again, like I said, at the end of the day, like, you know, if not everybody's your cup of tea, then not everybody's your cup of tea or anything. But you guys do it in such a good way where, you know, you don't like push anybody aside or anything like you don't bring people down or any, you know, that bull crap that like people like to do sometimes where they're like, oh yeah, like, you know, they're just not that great. Like, you guys like baseline feel like everybody in Mythos is really great, but you might have your preferences, like, and that's okay at the end of the day. So, you know, I've told them that too, where I'm just like, you know, they'll give you a piece of their time. Like, just show them what you got to offer. Just show them, because that's what the Mythos community is. They're willing, they're gonna watch you. They're gonna look at you. They're gonna see what you have to offer. And you know, that of course like inspired him and everything. So it's really wholesome. The guys are super excited as well and everything. That being said, all in all, like, as much as I can shit talk Mythos, and I'm sure as much as I will shit talk Mythos going through 2025, I took that gamble, and for all those reasons, I do not regret it. whatever ups and downs Mythos might have, or all the Corpa bullcrap or whatever that, you know, blah, blah, blah. Mythos is a company that cares so much, and it has built a community that cares so much, and that is absolutely wonderful. And I tossed the dice, I made an insane gamble, and I absolutely don't regret it. And I'm excited to see, I'm excited not only to see 2025 myself, but I am beyond excited to see what you guys, when you see what is in store for 2025. Anyways, that's it. We're done. We wholesomed. We had a wholesome moment. We're glorious.
And being sent with first-class express shipping. Thanks being our goddess Softy of Mythos.
But what do you mean, Softy? That was this
2 hours later.
This is why I don't have wholesome moments. This right here is why I don't have most. I have spent the entirety 4 months of shit talking. 4 months of shit talking. And then the one time, it's a special occasion. We're just rolling over into 2025. I say one like 10-minute wholesome spiel. It wasn't even a full compliment. I said it. I was like, hey, it's a Corpa. Any Corpa business has bullshit, and it's annoying. I even said that. But no, you guys glazed over that part, and you're all like, oh, she's so cute. She's so wholesome. Listen to the fucking wholesomeness. You know what? You're right. You're right.
In the chat.
Oh, all right. What did some of you guys say? Wholesome. Why are you all saying wholesome? Yo, welcome, Shiv from the good old podcast. Wait, did the next episode? I'm done. I changed my mind. Again. It's done. I'm burning it all to the ground. I'm burning every last bit to the ground. Us, the mods, are very happy working for you. I am so glad that you guys enjoy that. Well, you enjoy that. Yes. By that, I mean me. I'm glad that you mods enjoy modding for me. I mean, that means a huge amount to me, and I'm glad that every time you log on, you know, you're happy to see me go live as well. And
the goddess is a wholesome, adorable tsundere who can't be honest with her inner feelings.
What do you? I was just honest with the feelings. I literally was honest with the feelings. Oh my gosh, I regret everything. This is what happens. This is what happens. This is what happened. This is why I'm never gonna be wholesome again in my life. This is why I am who I am. Blink twice if you're being coursed. Use the mods are very happy working for you. Yeah, that makes me very happy. The company knows what a meme is, and they support their VTubers making silly memes. Yep, exactly. Jokes, chaos aside, proud of you, Hermes. Now to never say anything like that again. On to your regularly scheduled Badoop. Yep, pretty much. Yeah, I've noticed that Mythos lets their talents just be people, unlike most VTuber orgs. Yep, exactly. Exactly. Nux could tell you tales about that. Oh, he definitely has. The other path included much more murder and arson. Still solid choice. I mean, listen, 2026, we could have 2025 is a whole new year, so there could still be time for a little bit of murder and a little bit of arson, all right? I hope Dio is still here so she can torment Hermes with the wholesomeness later. She probably's gone. She didn't listen. I mean, we have chatters. Viewers can tell. Wait, what? Us? Hugging? Oh my gosh, you guys did. You got all wholesome too. Don't you fucking dare accuse us of having a heart. I just did. I fucking did. I made a whole spiel about it. Nobody. Girl, no one can drive Nux crazy like you can. True, I do have a special superpower, and he doesn't forget it. You are nothing. You are a hat. Nobody can ever take that away from you. You know, you right. I'm like, not only am I a hat, I'm a hat with cogs. Aw, nah, you great girl. You just needed a freaking chance. Oh, thank you. I don't know how to take compliments, guys. I don't do compliments. I don't know how to take them. I don't know how to give them. I literally discovered you today. I know, what a moment. Samuel, don't get used to that. Do not get used to. I do not wholesome very often. I just figured because 2025 just started that I wanted to offer just that kind of moment of appreciation. It's not going to happen very often. Don't get it twisted. I still don't fully get what that word means. Yeah, but you are the most interesting, chaotic person far in Mythos, at least to me. I'm totally not biased because you tend to play my genre compared to the other Mythos girls who play games I don't really care about. I think that's kind of like a really nice, that's also kind of a nice thing that I didn't really touch on, is there is quite the level of diversity, not just in content now, but in like personality. And that was actually a growing experience for the company as well, because I think in the very beginning, a lot of the first gen Mythos people probably can attest to this. A lot of the stuff in the very beginning was like React
She's
content.
a tsundere. Now it makes sense. Wait a moment. I wonder. Hermes chat loves Badoop more than anything. That aside, there's a reason we all come back. You're hilarious, and you make me laugh on a daily basis. Plus, you're very kind. Don't say you're not kind. You take care of kitties.
Okay, true.
We love and support you. Looking forward to this year of your content.
See, I don't know how it, you know what, cats, yes, cats indeed, cats indeed. Cats, I do take care of cats, and the cats are very happy for the generosity of you guys and the chance that you gave me, because cats get a lot things. Uh-huh. Exactly. Riding it along. Yeah, but anyway, as I was saying, like, that's kind of a showcase too, because like back in the beginning, I think anybody who is like one of the OGs can probably attest to the fact that there was a lot of React content amongst all the girls and everything like that, and the company itself kind of acknowledged that that wasn't like the greatest kind of way, the greatest kind of direction to go, and a lot of the girls wanted to express more of their individuality, and the company was like, yeah, you know, let's go that route. And so even in that aspect, like, you can tell that a lot of the girls have kind of started like falling into their own niches now, right? Like, they've gotten a lot more comfortable in that. Now, at the end of the day, the company never like tried to force like React content or anything like that, but like when you don't have direction for yourself, that was kind of like the default go-to kind of thing, where the company does encourage, where it's like, well, if you don't know what you're doing today, like, do some React content. And I think there was like a period in time where because the girls hadn't like really figured out like their direction or whatever, they were leaning into like React content. And now it seems like, which is so cool to see in my book, like, it's so cool to see that now it seems like they feel a lot more comfortable doing the things that they love, like the things they care about, and like being able to share that with the Mythos community. Like I don't know, maybe I'm a weird sucker for that kind of stuff, but like I like seeing that kind of, because it like kind of showcases like confidence and growth, right? Like I don't know, maybe I'm gushing over stupid shit. Well, you don't exactly foster a toxic community. The community reflects the streamer. Yes, true. Wait, hold on. Are you saying I'm not toxic? Do I need to shit talk more? What do you mean? What do you mean? One day Hermes will let Chad wear her hat. One day, but not today. Mythos HQ is basically a pillow fort made of only Mythos body pillows. I love that. I love that image. Oh my gosh, that is the greatest image I've ever imaged in my life. Holy crap. Mythos Dacian merch. No. Oh my gosh. Wow, the video game is loaded. Wow. What? Oh wow, that's crazy. Look at that, guys. Shadows of Doubt is here. That's crazy. Oh wait, fuck. Shadows of Doubt is here, but I actually don't have YouTube ready. Hold on. HQ, keep entertaining chat.